Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. If anybody is new and joining me here for the first time, thank you so much. I don't know if I'm going to do all my blurb today. I like makeup that is believable. I'm brown. My slogan's believable brown beauty. I just want to get straight into this video. So on Sunday, if you don't know, I do live Get Ready With Me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30. So I'll leave my Instagram here for you. But on Sunday, I was doing my live and then I was chatting to the guys and I was just like, what kind of video do you want me to do next? And then we had this little collaboration and we came up with this idea of doing a capsule makeup bag, which for me is brilliant. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do I think I'll do two looks, like an everyday look and then a look if I was going out somewhere, how I would do my makeup if I only ever had one makeup bag. And to prove it's one makeup bag, I'm going to show you. So this is it. Granted, it is not the world's smallest makeup bag, but there's still lots of room. It's just a simple mesh bag I think I got from Muji. And if I was to have no other makeup in the world, this is all I would ever need. So I'm actually quite looking forward to this. Let's just get straight into the slap. And all my brushes are in there as well, so everything that I would use. I'm just going to rearrange everything. Hold on one second, I'll be back. Firstly, we're going to start with skin. And back in the day, I think my skin choice would have always been Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. But I am absolutely obsessed with Cover FX Power Play Foundation. Those of you guys who have watched my channel for a while will know that it's actually become my regular. I use it all the time. I had a meeting with the PR company this week and I found out so many interesting things about Cover FX. And one thing I didn't know is that it was a brand that was started for people like illnesses, and it used to only ever be available in hospitals. And so because of that, it's got a lot of skin treating benefits to the makeup. So it's like makeup that does your skin good. So that makes me love it even more. And the complexion choices are insane. So this is Power Play G110. If I was never ever allowed to use any other foundation again, this would be it. But because I have a bit of pigmentation, I'd have to have this. No, that's just the cap. I'd have to have this one too. This is my Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick in number 9. I love this as a foundation adjuster. It's perfect for my jawline and it blends into the Cover FX really well. So that would be my skin. And for people who are new, and this is your first time watching my videos, I very rarely put foundation on my forehead or on my nose. I just think it makes my makeup look more realistic, so I generally leave those areas. If I was never allowed another concealer, it would be my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande. I just love it. I love the coverage, I love the way it sits under the eyes, it doesn't crease, it doesn't move. It's really easy to blend and it lasts a really long time. I mean, if you don't trowel it on, it lasts you ages. Okay, so now that skin's on, we're gonna move on to brows. And if I was to ever only use one brow setting gel, it would be the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I really love this product. And for my hairs, which are quite unruly, it does a brilliant job of keeping them in place. And I've always found that to be something that I've struggled with most brow gels, is that they don't really hold them in place, but this one does. It's like hairspray in a tube. Brow pencils, it's a Benefit double whammy. I would use the Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 5. Since I have used this pencil, it has featured, or since I discovered it should I say, it has featured on my channel heavily because I really like it. Just love it. I love the colour. I love how easy it is to fill them in without making them look like too overly drawn. I love that it has a spoolie on the end so that if you do go a bit heavy-handed or you just want to soften in certain areas, you can do that really easily. It's a really cool pencil. It would be because Danessa Myricks designed it, so that kind of explains it. But yeah, it's a really cool pencil. So now that the basics are on, I'm going to move on to my first look, which would be my day look. So I have said this plenty of times before on my Instagram and on my YouTube. If I was to only ever be allowed to use one eyeshadow for the rest of my life, excuse the look of the packaging, but that proves how much I love it, but it would be this. Let's see if I can show you. This colour here. This is Tempting, ooh, finger, there we go. This is Tempting eyeshadow from MAC. I love this shadow. Like, for me, it's just, I don't even have to use a brush. I'm going to use a brush to look all professional and stuff, but most of the time when I put this eyeshadow on, I literally just use my finger. It's the perfect shade of like bronzy gold. It's not too brown that it kind of blends into my skin. It's not too bold and too gold that I can't wear it in the daytime. It's my favourite eyeshadow. The end. I hope they never ever discontinue this. Look at it. It just makes me feel pretty. And I love that about this product. Then for mascara, we know that Extended Play had to be in there. This is my favourite lash primer or first step to my mascara routine. I have used this for years and I love it. Sometimes I wear it on its own if I want a really natural lash look, which isn't very often because I am definitely a mascara girl. I just love the separation it gives and I love that it doesn't smudge. All-time favourite setting powder would be my Cover FX matte setting powder. Cover FX for me in complexion kill it. At the moment I've got lots of other things, but this is the stuff that I reach for all the time and I love how it sits on my skin. It doesn't look like makeup, which is always my aim. Oh yeah, just to say that I left off the mascara so that I can add it to my more glam makeup, otherwise it will just, I'd be putting on more shadow and then getting dusty lashes and not being able to clean it up with the mascara, so that's why I haven't done my second mascara yet. Okay, on to blush. What would be my favourite blush? Let all the OGs say it's gonna be Fleur Power. This is my favourite blusher from MAC. I've used this for years, over 10 years. I always revert to it when I can't think of anything else to wear. It always looks good. It's the kind of blusher that if I had no other blush in my kit, I would never be worried because it suits absolutely everyone. I haven't tried this on anybody that it didn't look nice on. I can always make this work, so this is my favourite blush. And then I was trying to think of a lip gloss that I would pick, and I was stuck between like picking a more pinky one and one that was more nude, so I decided to have them both because I can and they all fit in my makeup bag. My favourite nude lip gloss is Praline from NYX, so I'm going to do half of my lip in this colour. But then I also really love Rosy 22 from Bobbi Brown, so I'm going to do my top lip in that one. So that would be my day look. I think I'm losing my lights, so let me see what I can do. Hopefully that's a bit brighter. It's just become really overcast outside and I use mostly natural light and it's disappearing behind some clouds. But anyway, so this would be my go-to everyday, going to a meeting, going to a lunch kind of makeup. And now I'm going to transform it a little bit and do like my, what would I call it? Like my go-to going out look. So if I was going to a party or a wedding or an event, this is the kind of makeup that I'll do. So I'm just going to tweak, I'm just going to take off my lip because I can work over the eye and I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to use some leftover of my foundation to sculpt up my brows a tiny bit, because if I'm doing a more dramatic eye, I do like to do this step. Okay, so my go-to crease colour would be Swiss Chocolate Blusher from MAC. I am absolutely obsessed with this at the moment. I don't know what's taken me so long to discover using this as a shadow on myself. This would be the colour that I would buff through my crease. So I'm just taking that and you can see I'm bringing it round here and kind of connecting it up to the brow. Then my favourite eyeshadow would be Deeply Dashing Pressed Pigment from MAC. Now, I know that they have discontinued this, but this video, I want it to be really genuine. Well, I want all my videos to be genuine, and this is the shadow that I use and I would use. I have a tiny little pot of it left. I don't know what I'm going to do when it finishes, but this is how I would do my makeup. So I'm just taking some of it on my finger. It's broken, that's why it's in a sample pot, but it came in a eyeshadow pan about that big. And I'm literally just going to press this on top of my Deeply Dashing, on top of my Tempting, sorry, eyeshadow. The reason that I love this pressed pigment is that it's got lots of sparkle in it. So it always makes you look like you've put lots of effort into your makeup because it's really multi-dimensional, but it's literally one shadow. And I always use my finger when I put it on. It goes on so much easier. You're even lucky that I'm using it in a video, because I know it's discontinued and I can't get it again, so I don't like to waste it, and I'm not going anywhere. Surprise, surprise, after I finish this tutorial today, but I wanted to show you how I would do my makeup if I had to go out somewhere and I couldn't wear anything else apart from what was in this bag, and it would definitely be this. There. Then I would use some kohl pencil, and my favourite kohl pencil is actually Feline, which is another matte product. And I know it is a really like slippery kohl pencil, but I like that about it because it means I can blend it and use it as a shadow as well. I never really have that many problems with it like creasing excessively on me. It creases a tiny bit, but I kind of don't mind how much it does. So I would use this to line my eyes. And then I'm taking it underneath as well, and I'm going inside my waterline. Oh, you can see. I'm going inside my waterline and just over my lash line as well, or just under it I should say. And then I'm just going to take a tiny little brush and smudge it right into the roots of my lashes and make sure it's solid black the whole way along. And then smudge it underneath as well. Yeah, that's kind of what I would do. I think a winged liner looks the best on my eye shape, so that's what I would go for. And then I would take a tiny bit of this Feline pencil and just pop it in my socket just here. And then take a blending brush and just work that in. Oh, I need a smaller mirror. I cannot see that far away. And then go over that again with Swiss chocolate. Just to reinforce some depth of colour in the corners there. Okay. I've just put my Prep and Prime lip on, and whilst that is setting, I am actually going to go over my mascara. I forgot that I was supposed to do that. So I am using a new mascara today. This is the Caution mascara from Hourglass. I have only tried this once, and that was yesterday. We all know that my Ride or Die mascara is in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash from MAC, but I must say I was rather impressed with this yesterday, and I used it on its own, so I want to see how it fares over extended play. And it's doing a bloody good job. What I'm finding really impressive is that it is actually adding way more volume. I don't know if you can see. I don't have another lens to switch to like most of the other YouTubers, so I could show you closer. But yeah, there is a big difference. And it doesn't clump. I still have lots of separate lashes that are just more volumized, which is always what I'm looking for and struggle to find most of the time. The thing is with Prep and Prime lip, I know I'm doing mascara at the moment, but I'm talking to you about the lip primer. You have to let it set. It has to become a little bit tacky before you use it, otherwise it just doesn't work so well. So I thought I would just do my mascara whilst I wait for it rather than wasting time. Okay, and let's do the lower lashes. Yes, this is a good mascara. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going to show you two lips because I wouldn't always wear a bold lip if I was going out. So I'll show you two, and I'm not cheating. They're on the table. They're ready for my makeup bag. My first one, this is like my go-to nude lip combo. I love this. It is Costa Riche eye pencil. This would be my lip pencil of choice. And then my lipstick would be my Lip Stilo from Hourglass, nude number 6. I love this nude. So this would be my nude lip. just my favourite combination. I love it. And if I wanted to be really extra, and you know I am, I would put on my Praline lip gloss over the top. Perfect. So say if I was going to a wedding or something, I wouldn't wear a red lipstick, not with these lips, so I would go for something much softer. So this would be my lip choice. Now I have to put the Prep and Prime lip on again and wait a few seconds. I love this lip primer as well. So good. I never wear a Ruby Woo lipstick without it. Damn it, I've given you the red. But yeah, it's Ruby Woo. I'm just going to wait for this to become a bit tacky. I'm just going to cut it off. I'll be back in a sec. And then my go-to, like, what do they call them? Femme Fatale kind of red lip would definitely be Ruby Woo. This is a Paris Berlin lip pencil, and I think the colour is 212, the pencil number. This would be my lip liner. And then my lipstick would be Ruby Woo. The last thing I would do as well is, because it's part of my Capsule Makeup bag, I would use Swiss Chocolate, almost like a contour, just to make my blush a little bit stronger. So I'm just going to pop that here to enhance my cheekbones. And then a tiny bit more Fleur Power on the cheek. Ta-da! This is it. This is what I would do if I had a Capsule makeup bag and I could never use any other products. These are the things that I would keep in there. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was so different from what I normally do, but I love the interaction with the people that like follow me on my Instagram, giving me a suggestion that I was like, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. So this was really fun to do. Also, I have another video that people have requested, but I need more help from you guys. So if you would like me to do my Q&A video that I've been asking about for months and months and months, I need questions. If you could leave me a question on my Instagram would be really helpful. So if you just go over there and send me a DM so I can keep track of them all, it would make it much easier for me to do my Q&A video, because I can't answer questions that I don't have. Anyway, that is the end of today's get ready with me tutorial thingamajig. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!